And we're back. You've already seen the pre-match interviews and stuff. Now time for the actual match. We're going to skip past the first question anyway because they've already talked about the answer. When I was a stupid idiot and clicked stop broadcast by accident, and we're going to the next question on the sheet, which is going to be the proper first question. The Foo Fighters got their first Grammy Award for which album? And they're both ready. Jim.
I said The Color and Shape.
That is incorrect. And Brooklyn.
I thought so.
I also said The Color and Shape.
That is still incorrect. The answer is there's nothing left to lose.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The next question is, what album features these three songs? Bridge Burning, Rope, and These Days.
Okay. One of these days, your heart has never been broken. I'm singing because I know Jim knows the answer. Your bride has never been stolen.
And Brooklyn.
That'd be Wasting Lights. I put Wasting Lights, but it should be just Wasting Light.
And Jim.
It's Wasting Light.
Yeah, you can't accept Wasting Lights.
Yeah.
Nope, that's my fuck.
So you're saying adding an S, Brooklyn, you're agreeing that adding an S to the end of an answer makes it wrong. I agree. I agrees.
Damn it.
The next question is, who is the bass player of the band?
Oh, come on.
If that's gonna be my one fucking miss to lose the match, we're gonna be furious.
No, they'll whip out some crazy questions.
And Jim.
He's the only member that's been around since the beginning, other than Dave. It's Nate Mendel.
That is correct. Brooklyn. And next question is, what question from Crean did they perform live at Hyde Park in 2006?
You were kind of at the beginning. Brooklyn, we can't hear you.
Can you repeat the question?
It was weird. That was what question from what?
What song from Crean did they perform at
Queen?
Live? Yeah, at Hyde Park in 2006. And looks like Jim is ready, and both Brooklyn is ready. Brooklyn, what do you have?
I can't remember the name. I just said Keep Yourself Alive.
That is incorrect, Jim.
They play it on tour right now, so I'm guessing Under Pressure.
That is also incorrect. It's Tie Your Mother Down. Next question.
See, Brooklyn, I told you they were going to whip out these kind of questions.
Yeah.
Next question is, which song by the Foo Fighters opens with these lyrics? I'm a one-way... I got it. Yeah, I'm a one-way motorway, a road that drives away and follows you back home. And it looks like they're both ready. Jim.
I put Long Road to Ruin.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn.
That's Hey Now, Don't Make a Sound. It's actually Times Like These.
And Brooklyn ties it up. The next question is, at the 2012 Grammy Awards, the Foo Fighters performed Rope with which DJ? And Jim.
It's the correct spelling is dead mouse, and you have to put the 5.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Yes, DEADMAU 5. Dead mouse.
That is correct.
It's the old Dead Mouse 5.
Yeah.
I'll be disappointed if Brooklyn got that wrong because it's a Canadian band.
It's not even that good. It's not even that good of a remix.
Fun fact: that is a bonus track on one of the deluxe editions for that album.
Yeah, it is.
I skip it every time.
On the Foo Fighters' debut album, what is the only instrument that Dave Grohl didn't play on it?
What?
What is the only instrument that Dave Grohl didn't play on the Foo Fighters' debut album?
This is a bad question. Did Matt write this? Because this is a bad question.
This is a Matthew Rosa question.
This is a bad question.
That's yeah. Oh, all right, yeah. I don't.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I don't know.
Jim
I put bass.
and Brooklyn.
I scratched out bass and put acoustic guitar.
Guitar is correct.
Okay, that's a bad question. I'm gonna challenge that question because that's a bad question. He's the only one that's on it, and there is guitar on the album.
I did double check that, and yeah.
There's guitar on the album, and he's the only credited person on the album. So it's like and the way that it's worded is, what's the only instrument? He doesn't play a lot of instruments on it. I mean,
He plays. Yeah,
he doesn't play the saxophone.
The whole reason why the album is so the whole reason why he's so popular, why that album is so great, is because he does the whole thing by himself.
Yep, just getting that album up now. But yeah, according to Wikipedia, which I'm not saying is the be all end all of facts. Greg Dully is credited as the guitarist on the song "Ecstatic," but it also does say he did play the guitar. So I will scratch that. I will just throw that question out and go to the next question.
That if you would have said on that track, what is the only one that he didn't play?
Yeah,
but Dave plays guitar on the album.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I remember reading that somewhere, but that just comes into my knowledge of Foo Fighters not being great anyway. So, but the next question is, how many founding members were there in the Foo Fighters?
I mean, well,
okay.
Jim.
Dave. It's one.
That's correct. They're Brooklyn.
It's only one.
Yeah, and that's what we call a softball.
It's been used in the jukebox before.
That a first question that wasn't a first question had a lengthy discussion about this while we waited for a new one.
What is the name of the Foo Fighters drummer?
The current drummer, I assume.
Yeah, the current drummer.
I mean, the drummer that's been there for 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's changed very recently, but yeah, Brooklyn.
Taylor Hawkins.
That's correct. And Jim.
Taylor Hawkins. Taylor Hawkins. I did not write Hawkins.
next question is, for what band was Pat Smear a touring guitarist for?
Before the Foo Fighters?
Before the Foo Fighters. And Jim.
I put Nirvana.
That is correct. Brooklyn.
He was also a guitarist for the Germs. He was also a touring guitarist. He was also a touring guitarist for the Germs. That's why they love him. It is quoted in the documentary Back and Forth.
Are you officially challenging that?
I am very much challenging. That's the reason. That's part of the reason why they love him so much, because he was part of the Germs.
He was the founding member of the punk band The Germs.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, he was the founding member of the Germs, but a touring guitarist for Nirvana.
Get wrecked, Brooklyn.
So you're saying that the Germs have never? So you're saying the Germs have never been on tour?
Well, I'm not saying they've never been on tour, but as I said, he's credited
I'm just looking up members of the Germs on here. This is odd.
What I'm gathering from the way that questions worded is, even though he was a founding member of the Germs, but yet he was used out on tour for Nirvana and not as an official member. If that is kind of where I'm seeing this.
That Rosa just needs to write more clarified questions.
Yeah.
But if we're saying who's associated with Pat Smear, we're saying that's the Germs and Nirvana. Or
I mean, I'm happy to give Brooklyn the point.
I don't care. Give him a point.
Yeah.
Because of the vagueness of the question writing.
Yeah.
Be more specific. Who was the last band he was a touring member of? Dave doesn't play guitar on what track? I mean, Rosa, write better questions. Write more clarifying questions.
But yeah, the next question is, as I restart the timer, what song from the Foo Fighters had a music video which was a commercial for a product called Futos?
Futos.
I
feel like Paulo Yama and Lucas Schobach just challenging everything.
And Jim.
Big Me.
That is correct. And Brooklyn.
Big Me.
Now, time for me to get my revenge. The next question is, what key is the song Best of You in?
Okay. This is horse shit. Has any other match involved with a music artist asked what key a song is in?
Billy Joel Iron Man match, but that's the whole reason why I stopped doing them, is because people complain.
This is the only one that I've got here, and it's more me getting revenge on Brooklyn for that.
I know it anyways.
Brooklyn.
I have no fucking idea.
It's C sharp minor.
Yeah, no, I did not have that written down.
The first chord is C sharp minor, and they start every verse with C sharp minor.
I've actually did research on this and got E major.
Cool.
Just scrap the question.
Yeah, I'm going to scrap the question anyway because.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Let's keep going, guys. We're at that we haven't challenged yet.
I mean, as I said, that was just one that I've just thrown in there as a revenge question. So, I'm. But anyway, what was the most recent album that was released?
See, Brooklyn, this is what you do to people. You write dog shit questions like, what key is this in? That's, can you read music? No, then fuck you, because this question's not for you. You have no chance of getting this question.
Jim.
Concrete and gold.
That's correct. Brooklyn.
I'm going to start asking questions about the specificity of a screenplay.
Listen, I learned my lesson by I learned
screenplay, because if you didn't, fuck you, you're not getting this.
Anyway, next question is: in what year's BlizzCon did Foo Fighters sing at the closing ceremony?
Let's see, what is BlizzCon?
Blizzard's Con. It's the company that makes the Warcraft games and all that.
Yeah,
it's like asking NCAA questions in an NBA category.
No, it's not.
I mean, it still involves Foo Fighters. But
that's not at all the same thing.
But Jim,
I put 2007.
And Brooklyn.
I said 2011.
That's correct. The next question is: in 1998, Everlong was nominated for 3 MTV Video Music Awards. Name 2 of the categories it was nominated for.
It's okay. It was nominated for what MTV Video?
3 MTV Video Music Awards.
So VMAs.
Yeah. And Jim.
I said best rock video and video of the year.
One of those is correct, but not the other one. Brooklyn.
I said best music video and best rock song.
That's incorrect. It's best rock video, best special effects, and best art direction.
Okay.
I did not know the VMAs went that in detail.
Neither did I until I researched it. Next question is: where did the name Foo Fighters come from?
Dave's mind.
And Brooklyn.
It's just like World War II pilots, something along those lines.
I can't accept that. Jim.
I said spaceships. ... Space.
That's along the same lines. It is what the Air Force call UFOs.
Sure.
But next question is: the Foo Fighters imposes a $100 fine for what?
I guess I'll write this out because Brooklyn's taking a time to write. I'm just gonna write this kind of short form of this long answer that Brooklyn said.
But Jim, what do you have?
Illegal downloading their music. I wrote illegal downloads.
That's actually not correct. Brooklyn.
I just said taping the show.
No, they impose a $100 fine for misspelling and stupid typos on advertising materials.
Sure.
I just found that a very interesting fact when I read that. Next question is: what album features the songs "Low," "Halo," and "Times Like These"?
Marker. I'm grabbing a marker.
And Jim.
1 by 1.
That is correct. And Brooklyn.
1 by 1.
That is correct. And the next question is, the song Best of You appeared on which album?
E minor, major, flat, major, minor.
There you go for quick. And Jim.
It's In Your Honor, disc 1, ... because it's electric.
That's correct. Brooklyn
In Your Honor.
is also correct. And next question is, what song features these lyrics? I'm a molasses hung in rent. Read a sponsor, one shot, no post show.
What? I have no idea what you just said, Malcolm.
What song features these lyrics? I'm molasses hung in rent. Read a sponsor, one shot, no post show.
I have no idea. What do you think?
Neither do I.
I'll just throw a guess. Sorry.
So
I wrote The Pretender.
that is incorrect. Brooklyn.
I said bridge burning.
That is also incorrect. It's the song called Reenie Beanie.
Oh. Yeah, that's off of 95.
But yeah, we're going to reach a short break before we go into the next question and the last bit of the main round. So recap the scores. I've got Brooklyn in the lead with 11 points, and Jim is very close with 9 points. There is still more questions to come. They probably would have got more points if it wasn't for my bullshit questions. But anyway, we'll get into the next question and the rest of the main round. Finish the line from Learn to Fly. I think I'm done nursing the blank. We just need one word. And Jim.
I wrote Angels.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn.
Patience.
Patience is correct. And next question. What year was the album Echoes, Silence, Patience, and Grace released?
Ask this question to Sicario Sean Sandberg, his 5-pointer in his first jukebox match.
Jim.
07.
That is correct. And Brooklyn.
2007.
Next question is, how many Grammy Awards has the Foo Fighters won altogether? And Brooklyn.
Stab in the dark. I said 3.
That is incorrect. Jim.
I went super far away from 3. I said 12.
12 is correct.
Awesome.
Oh, yikes.
I knew it was double digits.
The next question is, in 2005, the Foo Fighters appeared on which dramatic TV show starring Martin Sheen?
Yeah, a TV question, Brooklyn. Fuck you.
Sorry, Martin Sheen.
Fun fact: they were on an episode of what is the one on Bravo? It's like Top Chef or something like that. They were on an episode of that as judges.
Jim.
Martin Sheen's in The West Wing.
That is correct as well. And Brooklyn.
Sad thing is, I was gonna put The West Wing, and I was like, oh, that's too late. So I just put the fuck. Fucking Jesus.
But the next question is, what Foo Fighters song played in the final football game which appeared in the movie Varsity Blues?
I was hoping you would ask the reverse of this. I was hoping you would say this song plays at the end of what coming of age football movie? Kind of like how you just did with the Martin Sheen one. Yes. I was thinking about this question today.
And Brooklyn.
Learn to Fly?
No.
It is no. Jim.
Not yet. It is My Hero.
That is correct.
They do a hook and ladder play to a fat guy, to the super fat guy, and then he scores a touchdown. So it's like, there goes my hero, because he's fat, he's gonna score a touchdown.
Next question is, what was the name of the Foo Fighters live CD that they released in 2006?
It's actually the name of a song too.
It appears on their Greatest Hits album.
Yes, it does. Which is weird because those are the only two places you could hear that song is on that live CD or the Greatest Hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Brooklyn, what do you have?
Skin and Bones.
That is correct. And Jim.
Skin and bones, don't you know?
And the next question is, speaking of the aforementioned Greatest Hits album, what is the name of the 2 unreleased brand new songs that they included on that album? I just need
for sure.
I just need one of them.
Okay.
I know both of them.
I know one of them like from memory, but I can't remember the other one.
Yeah.
I know both of them.
Jim.
Give us both. You should. It's Wheels and Word for Word. Word
that
for
is,
word, but the wordplay of it is word for
yeah,
word.
That's correct. Brooklyn.
Word Forward is one of them.
Yeah.
Wheels is the other one. I always thought Wheels was like on. It was like him in DOA.
Fun fact: Wheels is on. Wheels was a song for a season of The Amazing Race because they're in planes.
But yeah, the next question is: the Foo Fighters were the final musical act to perform on whose Late Show?
Oh, good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
On who? We don't need to write down the actual.
Do you want just the host?
I just need the host.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't write that down just in case, but I'm pretty sure Brooklyn knows that anyway. Just in case the next question is, what song did they perform?
And Jim.
It's David Letterman.
That is correct. And Brooklyn.
David Letterman.
Is the next question what song did they perform? Because I know what song they performed.
No. The next question is, what country were the Foo Fighters performing in 2015 when Dave Grohl broke his leg 2 songs into the concert?
Just studied this like an hour before the match started.
I had no idea. But I believe the song was Miracle off disc 2 of In Your Honor for Letterman. Because it's about like it reminds him of his son.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jim.
I have no idea. I said Brazil.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn.
It is Sweden.
That is correct.
I was gonna write down Sweden. Fuck.
There was one of those concerts where I read, it was like, this is actually really cool to hear about. He just continued performing throughout there while they attended to his leg.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and the next question is, in March 2016, the band released a mockumentary video showing Dave Grohl leaving the band to pursue an electronic music career. Which boy band member was shown as the new lead singer in the video?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh,
yes, I remember this.
I remember this. I don't remember the answer.
I feel bad that I know this. You want the member of the boy band?
Yeah.
I feel bad that I remember this.
I remember it, and I'm trying to think before I hold my board up if this is right. I don't think it is though. Okay, I'll just guess this.
Jim.
I wrote Nick Lachey.
That's correct. And
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
It's Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse, Brooklyn knowing the answer or Brooklyn actually knowing the band he was from.
Oh, yeah, I knew he was from 98 Degrees as well.
But next question is, Paul McCartney from the Beatles appears on the drums on which Foo Fighters song on the album Concrete and Gold?
I believe this is also Jim's favorite song.
Probably. I have many favorite songs, but I'm just going to guess this because of what you just said. And I would probably guess it anyway. Yeah.
And Brooklyn.
Sunday Rain.
That's correct. And Jim.
It's the only one that makes sense because Taylor's singing on it. Sunday Rain.
Yeah.
It is my favorite song off the album because Taylor is awesome.
Yeah. But the next question is, what song was used as the subtitle to the Foo Fighters documentary, which was released in 2011?
Oh, yeah.
What? Okay, I was just kind of.
And Brooklyn.
I actually said it earlier in the match, back and forth.
That is correct. And Jim.
Oh, no, I was thinking, no, I did not write that. I was thinking of something else.
But the next question is, what name did the Foo Fighters go by when they played a secret show in an abandoned train tunnel in 2014?
Ooh.
Oof.
I remember them doing this, but I have no clue. I'm not even gonna guess. It's something.
I'm gonna throw a shot in the fucking dark.
It's something crazy. I don't have anything.
And Brooklyn.
I was gonna guess Nirvana when I know that's wrong.
It is. They went by the name the Holy Shits.
Yeah, it was something. It was. I just remember it being something ridiculous.
The next question. But yeah, what album featured the songs Monkey Wrench, My Hero, and February Stars?
Oh, that's the other song you're going to give us. I love that. I love that you gave us February Stars. Underrated song.
But Jim, what do you have?
Color and Shape.
That is correct. And Brooklyn.
The Color and Shape.
That is correct. And that,
goddamn right.
And that is the end of the main round. I'm going to set the clock to 3 minutes, and we're going to the speed round. And going into the speed round, we have got Brooklyn in the lead on 21 points. And we've got Jim following behind on 19. So it's pretty close, and anything can still happen. But especially with the fact that if they get every question they get wrong, they do lose a point in this one. But the first question for the speed round is, which singer featured on the song Congregation, which was on the album Sonic Highways?
What singer is featured on the song Congregation?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my guess.
Brooklyn.
Zach Brown. Thank you, Tony Heald.
That is correct. And Jim.
Yeah, I knew that was the natural one. Zach Brown. The
next question is, What was the name of the live Foo Fighters DVD that was released in 2003?
Ugh.
Oof. Oof. Is it back
The live DVD?
Live DVD.
Man, that's way too late. Ooh.
Go for a quick 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fucking you fuck.
Jim, what do you have?
I wrote times like these. It's wrong. I have no idea.
And Brooklyn.
I put All My Life.
Also incorrect. It was Everywhere But Home.
Yeah. Oof.
But the next question is, Songs from a Laundry Room was an EP that they released exclusively for Record Store Day of which year?
Oh.
And Brooklyn's ready.
I'll guess this.
And Jim,
I said 98.
that is incorrect. And Brooklyn,
I'm pretty sure it's the same year as the St. Celia EP, 2015.
that is correct.
I have no idea. No clue.
But the next question is, why did William Goldsmith leave the band?
Why do you... Oh.
Okay, I don't have whatever long ass answer for writing down.
And Brooklyn.
I just put Dave did his drums over for the second album.
And Jim.
Didn't want to tour.
I will
There's
give.
no right answer.
Yeah, I'll give Brooklyn it because he was probably more closer. But the answer I had is he felt betrayed after Dave replaced all the drums tracks on the second album.
Yeah.
But that is also the last question of the speed round.
Cool.
And which means, and your winner is Brooklyn Vale with a score of 23 points. But Jim was very close behind. Did end up with a score of 17, but yeah. But I'm going to go to our unfortunate loser today. Jim, how did you feel about the match overall?
I'm still better than Brooklyn at actual Foo Fighters trivia. And by that, I mean stuff involving the actual albums that you listen to, not random facts that you read on Wikipedia pages. Fuck you, Brooklyn. I'm going to beat you in that other thing that we're going to play in, I think. And you'll probably beat me in that because I don't know what year fucking Homeward Bound 2 was released for 2 points.
But yeah, Brooklyn, how did you feel about the match overall?
I felt good. I agree with Jim. Some of those questions were a little bit oof. I still argue that that My Hero key question, but yeah, if Jim wants to go again, I'll gladly do it again. But
Best
am I mute? Yeah.
No.
The best. Yeah. Whatever fuck song it was, but yeah.
Yeah.
If Jim wants to go again, I'll gladly go again.
I can do this all day.
But yeah.
But yeah, as I've been asking everyone, Jim, is there any other Formula random matches that you'd like to throw out challenges for?
Not off the top of my head. I know I'll just keep an eye out of your giant list of stuff, and then I will Had anybody brought up It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because I would gladly lose that match, because it's just it'd be fun to get my ass kicked in that as well.
I think it has been brought up. I think it's on the list, so I'll add you to that match. Brooklyn, is there any other Formula Random matches that you would like to take part in? I think I've got you down for some.
I think I'm already I've already thrown out interest for the Simpsons match, but I want Kane in a fucking match for the last fucking 2 years.
17.
I want Kane. I'll take Kane in like a pop culture match, like a viewer's choice match, if he wants to like if we can agree on a topic that we'll do that. But I just want Kane. Heads up. We've wanted this for
a match.
Yeah. Even if it's like I'd even do like a fan leagues.
Kane versus Brooke.
If you did like fan league history, I'd even try that.
I mean, we'll definitely get Kane in there. I mean, no one's thrown out a challenge for a fan league match before, so. But this does bring that to the end of another episode of Formula Random. Jim, where can people find you online?
Here, multiplex, crying in my sleep. Mostly the crying in my sleep part.
And Brooklyn, where can people find you
Netflix.
online?
I watch Netflix. I'm not on Netflix, but I watch Netflix a lot, so that too.
And Brooklyn, where can people find you online?
Instagram and Twitter at TheRealBK10, Take 3 doing Jukebox Trivia, sometimes Late Night with Take 3, Multiplex doing Nerdgasm, helping out Sports Battlefield, and kicking this jabroni's ass, hopefully in the Movie Trivia Face-Off League, where I say Lion King for a 2016 Jon Favreau Disney movie. So, that.
And you can find me hosting Rankin every Sunday night. This Sunday we're talking about Schmodown competitors. And you can also find me hosting Formula Random every Tuesday. And next week will be an MCU match featuring Dominic Rizzi, Robert the Hobbit Parker, and Corey Quinto.
Oof. Yikes.
So
I guess Robert wins.
Quite possibly, but yeah, that's going to be a very great match. And until next week, stay random.